All right, good evening, good evening, good evening. It's Tuesday, you know what that means. It's time for the number one sports podcast in the world, Summer Sports for You. Live on YouTube, I'm John. Mark's on the way, Nick Freeze is on the way. We live on your TV screens, your mobile devices, your laptops, your desktops, on YouTube, Facebook, and X. So if you please subscribe to our YouTube channel. We're over 300 subscribers right now. We're trying to keep pushing to get to that 500, getting that monetized mode. Subscribe to at Sports4U podcast. That's at Sports, number four, the letter U. See Bella's in the chat. Good evening to you, Bella. Brick City was good. Like us on Facebook at Sports4U podcast. Follow us on X and Instagram at Sports4U podcast. You can follow myself at John Watson 0984 on X and Instagram. You can follow Mark on Instagram at High on Mark and High on Mark1 on X. And you follow Nick on X and Instagram at 99Gorilla. Obviously, we're 2 days away from the Thanksgiving holiday. So hope everyone has a happy and safe Thanksgiving. If you're traveling, please be safe. Pray for your safe traveling grace and hope you have a good holiday vacation with your families and your loved ones. About to talk about what up, Sam? As we're approaching this holiday, obviously we think about Thanksgiving. Obviously, everyone thinks about the food, being with families, but it's sports for you. So we're gonna talk about football. We're gonna definitely talk some football about this week's kind of tradition. Obviously, the great John Madden, obviously synonymous with NFL and Thanksgiving. Obviously, there's a new documentary that's on Prime, obviously based on the Madden video game. So if you're a Madden gamer, I was when I was younger. Mark, Nick, some of my other homeboys, they still are. You should really go check it out, and guarantee you will not be disappointed. Um, Obviously, I think about football, watching football on Thanksgiving. Obviously, every year we got the Lions, we got the Lions, and obviously the Cowboys always playing on Thanksgiving, and clearly that tradition hasn't changed. And now it's crazy how the tides have turned because now with the tradition having changed, but the Lions are the team that that's looking forward to seeing on Thanksgiving. They always play the first game of the day, and then you have the Cowboys who always played in the second game, and now in recent memory they added a third game to Thanksgiving, which has been the Thursday night game, and that game this year will be in Green Bay. So let's give it a rundown. Well, obviously we're gonna make our picks later for the games. You got Lions and Bears from Detroit. That game's gonna be on CBS. That's a Romo on the call. Then you got Tom Brady calling his first Thanksgiving Day game in Dallas, as it'll be the Giants versus the Cowboys. That great colossal quarterback matchup that we all been waiting for. Tommy DeVito versus Cooper Rush. You got to be kidding me. This game is a disaster. It's going to be a mess. No Dak. Obviously, we all know what's happened with Daniel Jones. He's no longer with the Giants. And according to Josina Anderson, by tomorrow, he should have a new team. He cleared waivers on yesterday. And obviously, that we all see how the Giants are just like a huge mess since even before he was gone. Obviously, we gonna get into why the Giants are a huge mess. Is because they let a certain running back who was out here Sunday drive right up the road and get signed by the division rival, and now he's in the running to be an MVP as an MVP candidate, and that being Saquon Barkley. Um, but yeah, that game is the second game, and then the Thursday night game, it's going to be the Miami Dolphins in Green Bay versus the Packers, and that game is already expected to be very cold, and we know the Dolphins really don't play well, Tua specifically in cold weather games. So this will be interesting. I think they're saying it's projected to go below 20 on this game. So, oh boy, and tell people you better dress warm if you're going to these cold weather games. Going to these cold weather games coming up, because boy, you're gonna need it. You're gonna need it. Hold on, like quick. Let me mute my mic quick, quick. Yeah, turn the hotline off. I got to turn the hotline off. We in the show. And then for the second straight year, we got a game on Black Friday. We got last year it was the Jets, and matter of fact, it was the Jets and the Dolphins on Black Friday last year. Now this year it will be the Kansas City Chiefs and the Las Vegas Raiders who will be welcoming back quarterback Aiden O'Connell because obviously the news that their current starting quarterback Gardner Minshew he's out for the season now with a broken collarbone. What up, champ? Um, and now they're in dire need of a QB. And they're one of the teams that's been linked to possibly going to sign Daniel Jones. But reports is that Daniel Jones is more interested in signing with a contender. So we'll keep our eyes on that situation. Um, so yeah, those are the games for the holidays, and then obviously games on Sundays. You got college football games on Thursday and Friday. Obviously Saturday, pretty much the last day of the regular college football season, and so it's a lot to talk about. Obviously, as we're getting close to championship Saturday next week to see who's going to be playing these conference championships to get to the SEC championship, the ACC championship, Big Ten championship, Big 12, to see who's going to be playing in the college football playoff now that it's 12 teams as opposed to 4. Let the madness begin, and we'll see how all that pans out in a matter of days. So, little NBA news. I don't know if y'all saw the Atlanta Hawks were fined today $100,000. Obviously, we've heard a lot of teams and a lot of fans. They've been complaining about obviously the load management and not being able to see their stars on certain nights. Um, well, Adam Silver, I think the NBA people down there in Park Avenue are hearing the noise. The Atlanta Hawks were fined $100,000 today because they sat Trey Young out during one of the games during the NBA Cup against the Boston Celtics. And come to find out that game, yeah, Candace, 100K. That's for the franchise, not just for Trey. It's not Trey Young getting fined 100K. It's the Hawks as a franchise. Um, Getting fined 100K because they violated the league's player participation rules. Now the story was this: Trey Young was ruled out of that Celtics Hawks NBA Cup game with Achilles tendonitis. But after an investigation and obviously from an independent specialist, it was determined that Trey Young could have played, and pretty much they used load management. Yeah, I know. That means like $1 to the Hawks, but yeah, 100K is 100K. I don't care who you are. You can have $1 billion. 100K is 100K, no matter what. Um, and everyone's talking about possibly, I think, thinking that Trey Young's going to be on the move. I don't know when this is going to happen. Obviously, there have been talks about him. Obviously, some people want to see him with the Lakers. Other team just wants to see him out of Atlanta. I don't know where he's going to go. Obviously, clearly, he's not going to be the face of a franchise. He can be probably a number one or two, probably number 2 or 3 option on a really good team, but he's not going to be the guy that can lead a team to a championship because he is undersized. And I know obviously people will say Steph Curry, but no, he's not Steph Curry. He's Trey Young. Obviously, everyone wants him to be the next Steph Curry, but he's not going to be the next Steph Curry. And obviously, the league is trying to do their best to tamper down on this load management situation because they're tired of losing money. They're tired of losing money. Obviously, we're hearing what's been going on with them trying to revamp the All-Star game, making it to like a 4-team tournament. You ever heard the expression putting lipstick on a pig? That's exactly what the NBA has been trying to do. The NBA is doing. They're trying to put lipstick on a pig right now, trying to cover up for all the mishaps. Obviously, with low management, a lot of this money increase. Um, there's nothing they can do about it. Obviously, there's talk about obviously the All Star game being like a 4-team tournament where you're gonna have you're gonna have 3 teams consisting of 8 All Stars of the 8 All Stars, and then you'll have the team that won the Rising Stars game in the game. All right, joining the show now from H Town, the great Nick Frizz in the building. Nick, what up?
What it do, man?
I've been doing good, man. Covering a couple topics as you and Mark have arrived now. You arrived to the show, waiting on Mark. Um, I want to start first when I just talked about, and that was Trae Young. The Hawks got fined $100K today because they violated the league's player participation rules. So the story was this: you remember they had a game in the NBA Cup recently against the Boston Celtics. Trae Young did not play because they ruled him out with Achilles tendonitis.
What up, Candace?
What
up, Bella?
It was after investigating the situation, they determined from an independent doctor that Trae Young was actually healthy enough to play. And obviously, they lied.
Okay.
So now they got fined $100K for that, and
that's it.
Well, that's it. I mean, like I said, like Kansas said, it's $1. It's a drop in the bucket. That's what like Candace was saying. It's $1 to them. But what the NBA is trying to do. They're trying their hardest to trying to crack down on load management. So they figure if they keep finding these teams, maybe they'll eventually get the message. But I mean, teams are going to find ways to circumvent the rules, whatever they can, in order if they don't want their stars to play. But obviously, it's stinks because now, granted, the Hawks probably play the Celtics 3 more times in the year, so some Celtic fans might still get another shot to see Trae Young, some might not. But it's just part of the game now, and people just, I hate to see it, I hate to say it, but I don't know what they can do to circumvent no management. I was just talking about how they're trying to put lipstick on the pig with this All-Star game situation where they're trying to make it a 4-team tournament where you get 8 teams of 3 All-Stars. So obviously, take all 24 All-Stars, you divide them by 3 teams of 8. Then you have the winner of the Rise of Stars game on Friday night, play in pretty much a pickup style tournament at the Chase Center Sunday evening. And I'm assuming they'll put some money in the pot, I guess. But like I said, excuse me, this is more. They're just trying to put lipstick on a pig. That's all the best way I can say it.
Okay. In that situation, I'm gonna be honest with you, it's kind of like impossible to really get that under control, because at the end of the day, you could be like, just because the doctor says that I'm okay doesn't mean that I'm cool. And a prime, and people's, what prime example that is? Kawhi Leonard.
Right.
That's a prime example of that. He went and got his own doctor, and it showed that he was still very much hurt, and the Spurs were trying to hurry up and force him back. So the problem is that there's, like I said, there's really no way to control it. They can go ahead and try and like put distractions out there for you as much as possible, but it's just you always have that aspect of maybe a star doesn't play tonight. That's been going on for years. Even when guys, injuries happen, shit like that. But now more than ever, it's like a 50-50. It's really a roll of the dice if you have when a team comes into town and you like you said, you want to see this particular guy play. That's the whole reason why you bought the tickets. Like prime example, I'm out here in Houston, and I know the Clippers is in town, so I buy Clipper tickets. But when I get there, James Harden's not playing.
Mm.
Like what the fuck? I could have stayed home and watched this game.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
So, that's understandable. But like I said, there's really no way to control this situation. That's like it's too difficult of a situation because it involves something that's almost impossible to really prove either way. Because at the end of the day, you can't dictate somebody's pain level.
That's right.
So that's where the real like gray area is. So I don't think they'll ever be able to get that under control. I think that's just something that they're going to have to deal with, or they're going to start issuing out more fines when they particularly find this situation out. Like prime example, if this was like a $500,000 fine, no matter how much money you got, that's $500,000.
Amen.
That's a lot of money. So they can make up for the 100,000 with a game or some change and some merch being sold that night. They can make up for that. But a $500,000 loss that's a lot of money, regardless, like I said, of how much money you have. That's still $500,000. So if they raise it that high, because for the people to be like, well, there's no reason for it to be that high, you can be like, well, it's unethical. You cheating the fans, so that'll justify the fine being so high. Like this $100,000 one, I think it should be more. You should have been like 250,000. When you start breaking the meals down into quarters and halves and three quarters, that's when the owners start like, hold on now. And you can't just keep it like that. Repeat offenders got to get hit with the crazy tax. So I think they should up the fine if they want to, if they really want to attempt to make some type of control out of the situation. That's what I would do. But the NBA and has a very good union, so that's going to be difficult for that to happen. Now, if it's NFL union, they would have been cool.
Right. Let's go. I'm gonna go back to the NFL. So I opened up the show. Obviously, we're 2 days away from Thanksgiving. Obviously, we talk about family, we talk about the food, but obviously, we're gonna talk about food and football on tonight's show. Obviously, I went by the games, and I was
What
talking
up,
about,
Sam?
huh?
I said, "What up, Sam?"
What up, Sam? The games, obviously, this year, obviously, you think about it, the games where we always saw Lions Cowboys on Thanksgiving, and now you fast forward to now here we are in 2024. More people are excited to see the Lions and seeing because the Cowboys are just all out disaster. We got Bears Lions in the first game on CBS. Then we got Giants and Cowboys with this great juggernaut of a quarterback matchup of Cooper Rush versus Tommy DeVito. And obviously now we added the Thursday night game, so it's going to be Dolphins versus the Packers in Green at Lambeau, and the talk is below 20 degrees that night.
Oh, about to get their ass whooped.
So I look at it. When I think about food and football, think about the football Thanksgiving. I think about obviously watching Barry Sanders, carve up dudes on back in the day at the Silver Dome. But obviously, I think about my favorite Thanksgiving moment was Randy Moss against the Cowboys.
One of the more crazier games I've ever seen.
Dre, what up?
What up, Dre?
Nice picture, by the way. I'm sorry, I said that out. I'm sorry.
Wait. Is that who I think that is? No, not nigga. I know that's Dre, fool. I'm talking about up over there.
Oh, where? No, I'm Bello.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm Bello. I'm Bello. Mom's in the living room. No. But yeah, I think that game was just the same because obviously Randy Moss was upset because the Cowboys passed on him in the draft, and he
They should be upset. That's one of the stupidest moves they could have made.
It is insane.
That was their chance to get another Super Bowl run. Oh my God! Imagine, oh my Lord! Imagine Troy throwing the ball to
Only person
Randy with
missing is Mark, right? The only person missing is Mark. He's on the way. He's running out. He's late right now, but that's the only person missing is Mark. Everybody else in the chat is here. Candace is here. Bella's here. Sam's here. Everybody
well,
say hi to Dre.
usually Dre get here later.
Yeah, but
Get
yeah,
here early today.
I think about them games. That game alone was just that was a classic. Seeing Moss just go out there and Moss dudes. But let's look at the games ahead. We're going to obviously pick them later, but let's just talk about them.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, and shout out to Christy. Obviously, I know she's heading to the Motor City to see this game to support her Bears, but obviously the Lions are clearly being proved, showing that they're one of the best teams in football right now.
John, I'm gonna say it for you. They are the best team in football right now.
What up, Rich?
I'm sorry. Like I don't care about the loss or whatever. They are the best team in football. They are the most complete team in football. They do what a team that's as good as them is supposed to do. They don't really play down the competition. The guys who they are supremely superior to, they beat the shit out of them. And the teams that are good, or some of the better teams they play against, they still beat them by at least 2 touchdowns.
They're definitely number one in the league, right?
They're too much. Their team is too much. Their team is perfectly built.
What up, Nessa? So Nick, your facial expressions, I'm dead.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk about Saquon. We're gonna talk about that in a second. Mark's walking into the studio.
Let's not blow out of proportion. But yeah.
But yeah, back to the Lions. Obviously, they're gonna host the Bears, and obviously the Bears didn't get these W's these last 2 weeks, but Caleb has looked better with Thomas Brown calling plays as opposed to Shane Waldron. Trump said the only thing the Lions have proved is that they can win the only thing they have to prove is that they can win the big game. Man, I think that, and yeah, we'll see.
Even if they lose this year, I think they'll be okay, because at the end of the day, this team is they're still a very young team. I don't think their window really is going to completely shut for at least another 2 or 3 years if they don't do anything.
I do.
And I think that even no matter what happens, they're going to be even more dangerous next year with Aiden Hutchinson back 100%. So, my guy.
Nick, what up with it, dog?
Same old. Yeah, but I think they're they went to the NFC Championship game last year. I mean, how much farther, I understand the Super Bowl or whatever, but they've proven that they can at least get to the NFC Championship. Maybe this year they can win it, but they still don't really have no playoff season yet. So that was last year was their first getting a little season in the playoffs. So just give them some time. They'll get a little, once they get a little battle tested, which I think they're going through right now. We'll see what's going on. But then again, it's Detroit Lions have shown me over the years don't put too much invested into them when it comes to the playoffs. But this ain't the same. This ain't what they say. This ain't our grandfather's Detroit Lions.
Your mama's Detroit Lions.
Yeah, for sure. This is a whole different squad.
It is truly a new day with these Detroit Lions. Mark was just talking about, we're talking about Thursday night Thanksgiving football. I was talking some NBA about the Hawks getting fined for lying about Trae Young's Achilles tendonitis. But let's stick to the football part. Obviously, we're talking about some of the greatest moments of watching. Obviously, for years, it was always just watching the Lions in the first game, watching the Cowboys. I always bring up and the niggas talk about it. Randy Moss against the Cowboys, three catches, 3 touchdowns. That's just the ultimate. To me, one of the greatest performances I've ever seen on Thanksgiving Day. You got
I had a great performance last year.
Yo, you all right, man?
I ate well last year on Thanksgiving.
Yo, you good too?
Huh?
You okay?
Wait, Mark, what'd you say?
You good too?
Oh shit. Y'all niggas tripping.
Yeah, wow, man.
I'm with you. The Randy Moss performance with the 3 catches, 3 touchdowns. I mean, and then going back to the childhood days, you remember Emmitt Smith going crazy on Turkey Day. So you know what I'm saying. What up, Sam?
All right. What else I want to talk about? And then I'll say this year we add, and obviously now they've been adding Thursday night football to the Thanksgiving mix. So this year we got Dolphins and the Packers from Lambeau, and it's supposed to be $1.20.
I told that nigga the Dolphins about to get their ass whooped.
Dolphins about to get their ass
beat. Sorry,
it's about to get ugly, like quick.
Who's not picking that game too?
We ain't picked that game. That's Thursday. We're talking about the Thursday. That's next week. This is gonna. They're playing.
We haven't picked this week game yet. Yeah. And then spoiler alert: we're not picking the Dolphins.
And then now we got the addition of Black Friday football.
Hey,
this year, and Nick, your Raiders are in Kansas City against the Chiefs.
Hey, look, I may be a little biased with this, but I think that the sorry ass Lions had Thursday, Thanksgiving on lock for a very long time. I think they should give us Black Friday. Well, I'm being biased.
I can see
but they should give us Black Friday.
I can see them marketing Black Friday with the black hole. Well, it's not the black hole no more, but
yeah, the silver and black.
Yeah, I can see that. That'd be dope.
We saw the Lions get their ass whooped on Thanksgiving for years. Why not?
We saw them get their ass whooped a lot on Thanksgiving.
Not sure if I went, girl. Actual owner, tell one of the dude who owns 10% of y'all squad that go call his boy Roger.
You said the doodle?
No, the goat who owns 10% of his squad.
We need to be more marketable. Maybe next year we get Shador. Never mind.
Yeah. No. I think if y'all get a franchise quarterback, dog, y'all can start from there.
By the way, Nick, right now, obviously, you guys, the Lions and the Giants are tied for the worst record.
Us, right now, you mean the Jaguars?
Us is y'all the Jaguars and the Giants are all have the same identical record. Right now, y'all be in the third spot based off strength of schedule. The Jaguars will have number 1, the Giants will be 2, and y'all 3. But it's still, we got a whole nother month of football left, a whole nother month and a half of football left. So anything can happen.
And I'll be honest with you, I think that Tommy DeVito dude will win a game or two that the Giants shouldn't win.
Yeah, I think so too.
Hey John, John, I've been wanting to apologize to you.
What's up, man?
But I'm gonna say it on air.
What's up?
So a couple weeks ago, when we were talking about how the Bengals might make the playoffs, and they had you and the Chargers, and I said, "Oh, the Bengals will win more games for the last leg of the season." I don't apologize for that. The Bengals were 0-2 because I said that shit. And Nick,
say about Kansas City.
And Nick, and sometimes you got me when you're wrong, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with when you're wrong.
I would know. I've had
John the king of that one. We'll leave that alone though.
The history of Sports4U.
Oh yeah, for sure.
We're doing good, but obviously y'all but let's go there, Nick, with your squad. Obviously, my boys got the sweep on Sunday in Vegas, but obviously the story of the game is your quarterback situation. Obviously, Gardner Minshew gets hurt, broken collarbone. He's done for the year.
That sucks.
But just in time for Aiden O'Connell to return to practice this week, and according to reports, he'll be behind center game on Black Friday. So, and there's talks about maybe you guys have an interest in Daniel Jones. But obviously,
no.
Of course, Daniel Jones wants to go to a contender. Obviously,
for what?
To be
exactly.
I'm not going to start, but he's being a backup.
No, it doesn't make no sense.
All right.
I think he's personally just accepted the fact that he's a backup, but he has opportunities to, if he wants to continue actually playing football, he has opportunities to do that still.
They said the Ravens is interested in him.
It was the Ravens, the 49ers, and the Raiders, and I heard the Vikings possibly could be an option.
he could be like I said, he could be a good backup for teams or whatever. But like I said, my team is included. I hate that, but he has opportunities. If he wants to play football, he can still play football. It's all according to what he want to do.
And according to Josina Anderson, he's probably going to inform the teams who he's been talked to that who he intends on signing with as a free agent since he got waived. And obviously, the Giants took a bunch of L's this weekend. Obviously, they took an L on the field because they lost, obviously, against the Buccaneers 30-7. And then they were up 30-0 before Malik Neighbors got his first target.
Wait, John.
Yes.
Say that one more time.
The Giants were down 30-0 before Malik Neighbors got his first target.
And who did they just lose to?
The Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And they let Baker Mayfield run in for a touchdown.
Baker Mayfield didn't even throw a touchdown in that game, and they scored that many points. That's crazy.
And we heard Malik Neighbors' comments after the game. He was basically saying, "Y'all gotta ask Dave." Talking about Brian Daboll, the head coach.
Look, here's what's about to happen with them for sure. Brian Daboll's getting fired. There's no doubt. There's no doubt about that. Yeah, they're cleaning house for sure. Now, this is where the other ripple effect happens. Brian Daboll, as we all know, is one of don't judge his time with the Giants off of his coaching. He is one of the best offensive coaches in the league. He is very good with quarterbacks. He was the pivotal one in the development of Josh Allen, for sure. And, even though Josh Allen is still playing good right now, we saw the difference, at least in the very first year, between him calling the plays compared to whoever called after him. I don't know. I can't remember who it is off the top of my head right now.
It was Ken Dorsey.
Who?
Sorry.
We don't talk about that person. Hey. The man's name is Jim. But
his name is Jim Dorsey.
Yeah, because Lord have mercy. So, and people forget this since it's been such a long time. Brian Daboll did figure out a way to get that team to the playoffs, and they did win a playoff game.
Yeah, they beat Minnesota with Kirk Cousins.
They sure did. So I think that whenever he becomes available, first and foremost, I think that there will be coaches that will probably be fired so they can try and get this dude on their team. Because he's at the very least going to get an offensive coordinator job, at the very least.
Trump says, "Hey,
what's hate?"
He said last place Tig in the building.
That's funny as fuck. I mean, shit, ain't everybody in the division apart by like one game?
No, he's talking about in the Sports4U Fantasy Football League.
No,
Tig don't give a fuck about that no more.
It won't be no Tig slander in here.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. I don't. At least in fantasy football, there's no Tig slander.
Ain't no Tig slander when it comes to fantasy football.
Oh, really?
Yeah, for sure.
So Tig, the Jerry West Sports4U Fantasy Football, huh? She's out here trying to Kwame Brown. So, okay.
That's hate. But that definitely wasn't the case in neither situation.
Nope.
But I don't know where he ends up, and I think he's going to end up he'll end up somewhere. Trump said he'll be the best backup in the league.
No,
he wouldn't.
He needs
who's the best backup in the league?
Who's that?
Sam Darnold. The moment JJ McCarthy is healthy again, Sam Darnold's either going to be on another team or he's going right back to being a backup.
Sharon Rodgers going there next year.
No, he might not even be in the league next year.
He might not even be in the league next year, which makes Devontae Adams look even more stupid. But
he following Brett Favre's footsteps.
Brett Favre, that's shout out to Cameron. Yes.
Brett Favre. Speaking of Favre, let's still Mississippi. Never mind.
Nope. So yeah, that
On the pass.
we'll keep an eye on that situation.
Kobe's son was a duck.
Hey, man,
Hey,
if he's
hey,
playing
look
like
what
Kobe,
Tig said. Tig is funny as fuck.
he's,
He said last place Tig, first thing your mama.
Tig. That is just mad. That is mad disrespect. That is mad disrespect. Tig said, "Give my boy Winston some backup love."
Oh yeah, nah, yeah, he's in the conversation. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I wish he was on the Raiders. I very much wish we had Jameis Winston.
If you have Jameis Winston, the best thing to do is play him every other game.
We could play him every game, and he's still better than what we have right now. Yeah, that's how bad it is with us. It's bad.
I'm not arguing that.
Josh McDaniels fucked us up. Left us in shambles.
Mark, I'm gonna go back to some NBA topics. So I opened up the show talking about this story that the Hawks were fined $100K for after it was found out that they pretty much lied about Trae Young being hurt in that game against the Celtics. So they diagnosed it with Achilles tendonitis, but then after investigation showed that from an independent doctor that he was healthy enough to play, they got hit with $100K. I get what the NBA is trying to do. They're trying to crack down on load management, like I said earlier, twice during the show. Shout out to AD with that catching an alley.
Why?
Why what?
Why are they trying to crack down on it? They said it was okay.
I think they was trying to save face from the owners, but now they realizing that was a lie. They know they're not happy with that. And like I was talking about earlier with the All-Star game before both of you guys got here, they're trying to put it's the expression of putting lipstick on the pig. That's what they're doing. That's all they're trying to do.
That's some good bacon.
Is it? I wouldn't try, but bacon is fire. But bacon is fire. All right, we just lost Nick. He'll be back in a second. I want to talk to Nick and get Nick's thoughts on this other NBA topic that I brought in the group chat. Obviously, I talked about it on Friday with shout out to our boy Nye Charles who joined the show Friday.
Mm-hmm.
So Friday it was announced that Zion Williamson parted ways with CAA. And obviously we was wondering why. CAA is one of the most powerful agencies in the world of sports. That's whether you're an athlete, entertainer, everybody knows CAA are real power players in the world of sports and entertainment. Well, now we find out, according to this report from Clutch Points, apparently Zion Williamson has been very frustrated for two reasons. One, all the verbiage that was in his contract, and two, because he's felt, and this is according to Clutch Points, that he's told CAA he wants to play for the Knicks sometime in his career, and that they have not done a good enough job moving him there. Now I want to read. Now I'm gonna go in a second. I'm gonna find the art. I'm gonna find the post from Clutch Points. I want to get you to see what Zion has been dealing with. So here's this article from Clutch Points, and this is from Chris Perarian. All right. What the heck? What's wrong with Nick, man?
I don't know, but
Nick, what's wrong with you?
Yo,
crazy.
Nick, it's insane. All right, we're talking about Zion. So when I talked about Friday, he parted ways with CAA. Earlier today, there was a report from Clutch Points about why that happened. So here's the story. And I'm reading from the Instagram post from Clutch Points' official Instagram account. Zion Williamson just cut ties with the agency CAA, and it's secretly because of the New York Knicks. CAA has many well-known ties to the Knicks. Former CAA Sports Division President Leon Rose is now the president of the Knicks president. Obviously, Knicks star Jalen Brunson is also his godson. Reporter Chris Perarian detailed that Zion made it clear to CAA when he signed with them in 2019 that he wanted to play for the Knicks one day. The fact that CAA still hasn't been able to help Zion get traded to the Knicks is one of the big reasons why they split. Another reason Zion's relationship went south, his contract. In January 2022, Zion signed a 5-year, $197 million extension to stay with the Pelicans. But the contract included several injury and weight-related benchmarks. For reference, here are a few. There are weight checkpoints in the 2024-2025 season, which is the current season, that Zion needs to meet for him to earn 20% of his salary. About $31.5 million, close to 80% of his salary next year, is directly tied to how many games he plays this year. The games he missed the last 2 seasons, is 2022 and 2023, triggered a clause that rendered the remainder of his deal non-guaranteed. Because of the contract, basically the contract was trying to protect the Pelicans from Zion's health and conditioning hurting the team's future. Since the deal was signed, sources have said that Zion has gotten a better understanding of how the contract was structured. So a combination of his feelings about his contract and the fact that he has yet to be traded to the Knicks resulted in a relationship with CAA going downhill. And on November 22nd, Zion and CAA officially parted ways. What up, Kenzie?
Wait.
Yo, Tig, I see what you did there. Food for thought. That's funny.
Hold on a second. 1 second, John. Let me see. All right, so I'm about to water this all the way down. So based off of what I've heard, let me say I make this assumption right. Based off of what I've heard, basically, if this nigga don't make weight, they can technically cut him.
Yes.
Without losing anything.
Yep.
So wait, when now, based off of this information, he could just get cut after this season, and he could become a free agent willing to go wherever he wants to, right?
Pretty much. That's what it looks like, according to this article, because they said the meal now is non-guaranteed. So they got a certain day that they have to decide if they're going to pick up the rest of the money or else it's null and void.
Conspiracy time. Conspiracy time. He's doing all this, and if he gets cut, he's going to New York. And the reason why he's ending all this right now is so when he makes the move, they can't hit them with tampering.
Well,
that's a conspiracy theory that I just thought of right now, though.
Yeah, that's not. We still free agent right now, but
Clutch is going to be his agency.
That's if he signs there. That's true.
Because I think I wouldn't put it past Rock Nation to get involved in this.
Nigga, look, there's 2 teams he's gonna end up on if this happens. He's gonna end up either on the East Coast or you can go to the West.
The Lakers or the Knicks.
Or he could join the Clippers with LaMelo.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, it's better than happening.
I think that contract was a good contract business-wise for the Pelicans.
Mm-hmm. It would have been a good contract with Zion if he would have put the goddamn gumbo down.
Well, I told y'all from the time he got traded, he wanted to be in New York. I mean, when he got drafted, he wanted to be in New York.
Well, you saw the night of the lottery, the way he's reacting.
We discussed that numerous times.
Well, we saw that the night of the lottery. His reaction when the Knicks ended up getting the 3rd pick said everything.
But I told y'all a lot of times when he was hurt, he's out of shape, overweight, he's doing that so he can get to the Knicks. I've said that many times.
Yep.
But here's one thing: if I'm gonna tell Zion this, and everything y'all said been valid. Be careful what you ask for. Be careful what you ask for. You a country boy going to the big city. Be careful what you ask for. You barely can handle New Orleans. And like Barkley said it one time, he went like when they were saying that Zion was going to go condition in Portland. It was like that, like there ain't food in Portland. I mean, Zion's gonna eat regardless. Pause.
Jesus Christ. Lord. Oh my Lord.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yo,
John, you
that shit
good?
was out of pocket.
Wait, he's gonna eat food regardless.
John calling Zion a munch is crazy.
Wow, he's probably gonna look for Ice Spice. It's gonna look for Ice Spice, man.
Down to earth.
I'm sorry. It's a show. It's a before a holiday show. Forgive me.
Maybe a down to earth couple.
What's wrong with you?
It's a tag team syndrome.
Y'all funny. Y'all wild, man. Y'all some wild dudes, man. Yeah.
I have no response.
They both down for whatever.
Yeah, that's what we're doing right now.
That is crazy. John really called that nigga a munch. That's insane.
Technically, I didn't say it. Y'all said it.
No.
I just said
No. And technically, nigga, that was you. You called that nigga eater. That's crazy.
But you say you gonna eat wherever he goes. That's crazy.
It probably is. Ask Mariah.
That's hate.
That's hate.
Hey.
It's funny, but it's hate.
It ain't tricking if you got it. But I
Mariah wants Serena, man.
Serena who?
I hate Mark.
No, this dude, man.
I hate Mark.
I freaking can't stand y'all, man. Y'all dudes is funny, man.
This is crazy.
But
whoa.
What?
What's wrong with you?
All right, Johnny Ken's got to fight. The next Denver Charger game,
which is December 19th. Which, by the way, got flexed to Thursday Night Football. It was supposed to be on the 22nd. They got moved to Thursday night because they
the other game was gonna be trash.
They don't want to see Browns versus the Bengals.
Nobody does. I don't want to see that. Not on Thursday night. My only option to watch, I'm not watching that.
It was Trunks, but since he obviously didn't play the games he got on in that contract, now the contract is non-guaranteed. He's on a football player's contract, is what we're saying.
Because he's built like a football player.
On an NBA player, on an NFL player's contract. Let that sink in.
That nigga should be playing defensive tackle right next to Ed Oliver.
Nigga, don't play.
That's crazy. I'm sure don't let your name Drew Kelly. Drew Carey. What Drew Carey got? Drew Carey.
He's from Cleveland. He's from Cleveland, John.
You said nobody wants to see the Browns and Bengals.
Oh, and that's true.
Drew Carey from
that's right. He is from Cleveland.
From Ohio.
Yeah. His contract was basically written on toilet paper. It was an NFL contract. Kenzie, that's all I'm simply saying. And teams just got to realize what it was. Simple as that. Let's go over to the college game for a minute.
T, what the fuck is wrong with you?
That's what the heck, yo, Tig, stop it, man.
This nigga is crazy. Dog,
technically, Clay actually knocked him out in Class Act, to be honest.
And them niggas like 29 years old playing 17-year-olds.
Yeah, man. That's crazy, man.
Well, Zion was 29-year-old playing 7. Never mind.
Stop it. All right. Technically, Clay actually knocked Wedge out in a Class Act. Then the kid got help from Broadman and the other dude.
You said he knocked his wedge out?
Yo, what's wrong with you?
Knocking the ledge out of a nigga is crazy.
No, he said knocked his wedge out. That's wild. I guess he wasn't trying to hurt nobody.
That's funny. That was actually funny. That was funny as fuck. People may not have caught on to that line, but that was funny.
No, hey man, I was watching House Party recently. Oh man. But But let's go to the college game. Obviously, it's the final weekend of college football. He said taking orders. Yeah, that's right. Tommy was Wedge's boss, dude. That's right. They called him. His name was Mink in Class Act.
College football was crazy this weekend.
Dog, Meat being Wedge's boss is crazy.
Yo, that's yo. What's wrong?
Ain't that what game name was in that one movie?
What, real life?
No, he was.
No.
He was in Waiting to Exhale.
Wait, Game was in Waiting to Exhale?
No, Game. No, what was Game name in that one movie with Tyrese?
Oh, no, we're not saying that. Don't you repeat that. Don't you repeat that.
Game and Tyrese was in Waiting to Exhale?
No, Waist Deep. The movie, what was Game? You know what Game's character name was in that movie, right?
No.
You don't want to repeat it. No, hold on. Oh.
Unhinged Marshall. Dog, Kenzie, I'm only saying what they saying.
I'm finna mute our mics. Pause right quick. But he knows what I said, dog. Nigga, exactly what I said, though. Holy shit. That was Game's name in Waist Deep.
They called that nigga that shit numerous times. That shit is crazy.
Hey, being named that in the movie called Waist Deep is crazy.
Being cool with that is crazy.
And he had a beef with a dude named Peanut.
Wait, you said
wait, no, Mark, no. That was too easy of a joke. I know. That was crazy.
Well, Tyrese's name was Otis, right? It was O2. They called him Oxygen.
John, do you want us to say a joke?
I'm sorry, man. Hey, Megan Gay name was Coco in the movie.
All right. This is crazy. This is too many easy jokes. These is too easy.
And Kenzie just didn't help him out with that comment.
He said calling the dude carne is out of pocket.
Mm-hmm. They called him a carne asada. That's what Taylor said. Game was a carne asada in the movie. That's crazy. Oh man, y'all funny, man. Y'all some funny dudes, man. I can't say y'all funny, man. But
not the carne, that's crazy.
Football. That's I was saying about college football. Crazy weekend. Bama lost. Colorado got lost.
No.
Ole Miss lost.
Bama didn't just lose. They got their ass whooped.
They did. Ole Miss loses to Florida. Colorado gets stomped by Kansas. I know Akeem Talib and Chris Harris still had eligibility left.
Kansas ended the season. They're the first team to go to have a losing record, but go on a 3-game winning streak against ranked opponents.
That's insane.
Yeah. That's crazy. If they played somebody ranked every week, they'd probably be all right.
But obviously, they released the new rankings tonight. Mark, if the playoffs were today, Georgia and Tennessee would meet in the 8-9 matchup. And the winner of that has to face Oregon in the quarterfinals.
I think you say 8-9.
Relax.
Of course he did. That's why he emphasized that.
Well, hey, the conversation on Saturday, dudes didn't know some of that stuff was true.
For what?
About certain songs meaning certain anthems.
Certain songs meaning certain anthems?
That a certain song was a certain anthem for a certain color of the
city.
Oh. Yeah, them niggas are stupid. Them niggas is playing. Yeah, them niggas had that shit.
But I knew it because I knew it at Westchester, so I knew. But yeah, obviously this week, final week of college football. Texas A&M is probably the big game. That'll determine who faces Georgia in the SEC championship.
Well, you mean whoever Georgia destroys?
Well, whoever is playing this game is advancing to get destroyed by Georgia.
That's what I'm saying.
So I want to bring up something Lane Kiffin mentioned a few weeks ago.
That he's supposed to talk shit.
Say what?
That he's supposed to talk shit.
Probably does, but it wasn't that. He didn't say it. That was what he said.
Shock Lil Wayne.
Yeah. But now I was saying was
my team is in Athens, Europe.
He said that he'd rather not have Ole Miss, and they're not going to play in the SEC championship because losing the SEC championship with now this being a 12-team playoff, is pretty much hurting you being in the 12-team playoff. So I'm gonna give you an example. Tennessee's not going to play in the 12 in the SEC championship against y'all or A&M or pretty much y'all because I was in Texas. So it's probably gonna be y'all versus Texas. But they can still get an at-large bid. Would you rather just get the at-large bid and not get into this and not win your conference, or still compete for your conference and still have an at-large bid? Pause.
Shit. I'm not look. Whatever gets me to the playoffs, I don't give a damn how it happens.
And I think that's what Lane Kiffin was saying.
But that's the whole way to go about shit, though. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, at the end of the day, nigga, like, that's cheating the game, and you never win when you cheat the game. You always the game always end up to figure out a way to win.
That's true. Oh, Steve Nash in the house at the Lakers playing the Suns tonight.
Is that the one that Jason Richardson for? Never mind.
I do.
Which team you rooting for?
Oh,
yeah,
Phoenix,
he's definitely rooting for Phoenix.
Though.
I don't know, man. The Lakers gave him $27 million at the end of his career, so you never know.
Yeah, but one of the players. Never mind. It wasn't a pleasant experience for him with the Lakers.
No, he broke his leg the second game of the season.
Yeah, that's not what I'm talking about.
What's their name?
If Ohio State, what's Ohio State record?
They're 10-1.
If Ohio State lose in their conference championship, they still going to the playoffs,
right? Probably. They'll probably get a large bid. Remember the first four.
Who would they play in the Wait. If they're going to play in Oregon.
Oregon will no. If they get to the Big Ten championship, they're playing. If they get to the Big Ten championship, they're playing Oregon.
Yeah, that's what Nick said.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm also was saying was if they lose the Big Ten championship, they'll probably get an at-large bid. So because the first four seeds are automatically going to the highest ranked conference champions, and then the fifth seed will go to the remaining conference champion. And
if you good, you're good. Like at the end of the day, like no matter what, like prime example when Michigan and Ohio State made it into the 14 playoffs. So like if you're a good team, the committee knows it, and you'll be able to make it regardless of the situation that happens at hand. That's just how it happens sometimes. It just so happened that you in the same division of a conference of a team that's good. Like, for example, I don't know why it's like this. They could have been rearranged it, but I guess they have it this way so they could play each other every year consistently. But there's no way that Michigan and Ohio State shouldn't be like the Big Ten championship game. Especially for especially the way both teams have been good over like the past 6 or 7 years. This should have been a game that's like deciding for the championship every year. But I get it. You got to have it this way because they play each other every year. It's one of the bigger rivalries in sports, and at least in college football. Sorry, so you got to keep that rivalry going. You got to guarantee they play each other, but they still figure out a way for both them niggas to play Penn State every year. Is Penn State the same division too?
Yeah, I don't even think there's no more divisions because.
No, it's split because I think because we're on the same side that Oregon is on, I believe. Whatever part of the division that Oregon is in, or the conference that Oregon is in, that's the part where we're at. So, like, if we were to go, we would have to play either like a team like Michigan or Ohio State, or like you said, Penn State. Why are all the good teams under that same side?
No, I'm looking at it. They're basically everything is there's no more there's no more division.
It's like how SEC is now.
There's no more divisions. Oregon, it's Oregon, Penn State, then Illinois. Then Indiana. Then it's Oregon, Ohio State, Illinois. Indiana, Penn State, then Illinois are the top 5 teams. And there's no division. Everything's just all by conference record. But y'all got a big game. Y'all play Notre Dame. What up, Tonyo? Y'all got Notre Dame this weekend. Obviously, Mark, y'all play Friday actually against Georgia Tech, and obviously we play Saturday or morning here on the West Coast, but in the afternoon we go to Nashville and play Vanderbilt. Hopefully that's obviously has a trap game written all over it. And obviously we got Michigan, Ohio State.
We play Friday?
Yeah. I'm looking at you guys play. Yeah, y'all play Friday night 4:30 our time. What up, KC? Miami still standing strong. Okay, well, we'll see.
Miami who?
The Hurricanes. Yeah, y'all play Georgia Tech at 4:30. Obviously, we play Tennessee. Obviously, the only ranked game left is Clemson, South Carolina. We're involving two ranked opponents. Everybody is ranked. Well, and then Texas, and then obviously Texas and Texas A&M. Those are the only two games on the schedule that have some playoff ramifications. But yeah, we'll definitely see how that goes this weekend. But let's recap the games from Sunday and talk some more NFL. Obviously, your boys had a bye. My boys got a dub, and Nick lost his quarterback, unfortunately. But this actually might be a good thing because now they're in a position to probably draft a better one. What up, World Elite? Good to see you, brothers. Sam, Miami disappointing team is most disappointing team in college football is Florida State. Well, I didn't even know there was football in Florida this year, but I digress. Let's go ahead and recap these games. It should be SMU or Clemson according to Antonio in the ACC. Well, I think SMU's going to the. Well, I think Miami's going, and then everything is going to be up there. Yeah, so we'll see. After NFL, Tick said after NFL last week, and Nick will be back in a second. All right, let's recap these games. Thursday night, the Browns defeated the Steelers.
Everybody picked this. Oh no, Cash picked the Browns.
I kind of figured he's in Ohio. He's in Cleveland.
That's crazy.
Browns won 24-19. And my parlay got trashed. Yeah, that would ruin your NFL week, Tig. I can expect. I can imagine. Yo, what the heck is Fat enters the chat? SMU play Notre Dame. They get okay. By the way, Notre Dame, because they don't have a conference, the highest rank they can get is 5th because they're independent. We was trying to say this to Fat on Saturday I think the committee is probably done with the whole independent thing, but that's a whole other conversation. Antonio said whoever draws SMU is likely getting the bye. All right, let's go to the Sunday game.
Okay.
Like I said, I talked this game earlier. The Buccaneers beat the Giants 30-7.
Good job, everybody. Everybody picked the Bucs. Good job.
And then we got the Chiefs defeated the Panthers 30-20.
That game was close.
30-27. Gucci man, what up?
Coochie man.
Gucci on the note. And then the next game, the Cowboys defeated the Commanders 34-26. Mm-hmm. By the way, their kicker missed that extra point. Now they say he's on IR with a hip injury.
Ooh, that's crazy. Hey, that was like the crazier 6 minutes of football I've seen in a long time.
Bama 13 with 3 losses. SEC bias.
They're not getting in. They're not getting in.
They're definitely not making it fat. There's no way. Nick Saban's not there no more. They ain't gonna figure out a way to get them in the playoffs.
It's a wrap. It's over. Next game.
That's like Georgia should have been in there. Ain't no SEC bias last year.
The Dolphins defeat the Patriots 34-15.
It was just Georgia hate.
Yeah, they didn't want it to be 3 in a row.
Yeah, Bama and Ole Miss is out like Antonio was saying. Yeah, they're both going to be both of them losing.
Ole Miss got 3 losses.
Yeah, they lost to Florida on Saturday. Titans defeated the Texans 32-27. And CJ Stroud pulled a Dan Orlovsky.
Dog.
He ran
Hey.
Yes.
Yeah, he did. on like the last play.
It still happened.
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
And then
that was crazy.
the question is asked, has CJ regressed? I just think he doesn't have his number one receiver in Nico Collins, and now Stephon Diggs is done for the season. And that O-line has kind of like they've regressed. But
it's that, and there's this magical word. It starts with that. Nah, that's 2 words, but that's true as well. It's this little word that Mark brought up like last week when I was talking about USC's quarterback. This thing called film. You know, film goes a long way. You know, usually with rookies, what they do is they study the games where they have bad games, like terrible games. So, prime example, last year, a game that I think a lot of defensive coordinators studied was probably the Jets game. That game he had like 73 yards or I think it was probably less than that. It was some crazy number. So, when you look at it, a guy like, they be like, this guy is good, but what the hell happened for him to get to play this bad of a game? And what can we do to duplicate it? And, like you said, John, they have had the injury problems at receiver and the offensive line problems. But if you're a good quarterback, you figure out a way to get over shit like that. And there is ways to get over shit like that. Like, I understand this is a different situation, but Cam Newton made it to the Super Bowl with one of the shittiest offensive lines I've ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
So there's ways to get around, those type of situations. So, and not like that, Cam didn't have no receivers either. So the nigga best receiver was Ted Ginn. Now, is he as good a quarterback-wise as C.J. Stroud? No. That's what you talking about, like pure quarterback skills. He's not. He doesn't throw the ball the same way C.J. does.
All right, next game, the Lions defeated the Colts 24-6.
Oh yeah, Lions.
Boise State not getting in on a technicality. Them niggas gave Oregon a run for their motherfucking money. Dylan Gabriel had to do some crazy shit to win that game.
Casey said Cam did the same thing at Auburn too. Bro did not have any.
Dog, he was Auburn.
Pretty much. It was him and Mike. It was him, but Michael Dwyer is probably the only other player I remember on that squad.
Nick Fairley.
That's it. Offensively.
Nick Fairley was supposed to go. He's from out of Georgia with his dumbass.
Vikings defeated the Bears in overtime, 30-27.
Everybody picked the Vikings though. I'm the only one dumbass. All right.
You picked who?
No.
Appreciate it, Paco.
Next game. My Broncos defeated the Raiders 29-19. I said again, my Broncos defeated the Raiders 29-19.
That's hate, John.
Yes, John.
Nobody not saying anything. Why y'all quiet now?
John, this is your team, nigga. You talk.
Yeah, the fuck you think I'm gonna say something?
John, everybody picked the Broncos except for Nick and Cash.
Yeah, that's the problem. Well, Nick, not the problem. Cash, I was shocked.
Damn, John.
All right, come on, shocked.
John, crazy.
Shocked. But good job, defense. Y'all showed up. And let me say this again. No, Paco. I'm taking no prisoners on Monday. Sorry. I challenged Jameis to be stupid enough to throw on Surtain's side, which I know he will. Bo Nix has made me really believe we finally got a franchise quarterback. And let's be real. I know people ain't gonna like it. I've been hearing it all week. Obviously, I still think Jay Daniels will probably win the Offensive Rookie of the Year, but it's really a competition now for Offensive Rookie of the Year with these two because obviously now that Jay Daniels is clearly since that rib injury has kind of hit the rookie wall.
No, he started playing better teams.
He bought Sunday, right?
Yeah,
he had a good game Sunday.
Huh?
He got me
Hey,
30
John, shut up,
points.
nigga.
I don't know. He got me 30 points in fantasy.
Hey, John, I nobody want to hear that shit right now.
Oh, I swear, I played fantasy too.
He got the he.
Nuno was good, brother. But back to the
What
game.
up, Christy?
What up, Slay? Be safe out there. Have fun in the Motor City. Packers defeat the Lions 38-10.
I didn't say that Motorboat City.
Yo, what's wrong with you?
Isn't that what you said?
No, I did not. I said motor.
Oh,
Yeah, motorboat.
No, I did not. I didn't say the boat part. I can relax.
Tell somebody to have fun in Motorboat City. It's crazy.
You should. Nick, I'm not deaf, dog.
oh, my fault, dog.
Who did that?
AI.
Well, it wasn't me.
It was Allen Iverson.
Chrissy not here.
Yo, what's wrong with you?
Huh?
Ooh.
That's what we doing?
Oh, what happened? My bad. No, that's hate. My bad.
No Brock Purdy, and they went with Brandon Allen.
They're stupid.
It'll be two number Allen 17 next Sunday.
That's stupid.
Well, they said Brock. Well, I don't know. They said Brock won't play. Yeah, they are horrible. They are horrible, Nessa. They are horrible.
Who are horrible?
Dog.
Oh, Nessa, we got your hoodie ready. Just ready to mail out.
Yeah, shout out. But yeah, by the way, get your new merch, Sports4U merch. We got the Mark right here. Got the new colors, the new logo right here in various colors. Hit us up at Sports4U podcast on X or Instagram for more information and for shipping details and pricing. Next game, the Seahawks defeat the Cardinals 16-6.
Yeah. Notre Dame USC is at 12:30.
So normally a night game, but USC is horrible.
Yeah.
And now the Lakers came back and took the lead. Let's go.
That's very true, fact. That is definitely the reason why that game got moved.
Cards in Seattle?
Yo, no.
Hey, fat. I think it has something to do with this fucking the Big Ten shit, because we played y'all when we was horrible beforehand, and it was still a night game. I think it has something to do with the Big Ten.
Oh man!
Did you hear John?
Oh man!
What the hell did that nigga just do?
John just banging on people. He getting real political over here.
Yeah.
Look.
Yeah, that nigga tripping. That's funny. In fact, I think that's the reason why, because the traditions for sure night game. Like, even when it don't matter what the record of either team was, there's been times where Notre Dame wasn't that good and USC was good and it was still a night game, and then vice versa. So I think it has something to do with the Big Ten shit. I think that's all it is.
Yeah, that is a dumbass tradition that they breaking. I don't know why. Notre Dame at where's the plan at?
It's the college. It's the college.
They play out here at 12:30.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Bella said DM she want to see sizes.
Well,
what?
I'll be at Disneyland for Thanksgiving this year. Sophie, my daughter's birthday is on Thanksgiving, so we're going to go in there. By the way, this is breaking news. We got some hot stove, MLB hot stove.
Oh.
According to reports, the Dodgers have just reportedly signed Blake Snell to a 5-year deal.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Blake Snell just posted on his Instagram him in a Dodgers uniform with the caption LA. Yes, he's per his Instagram, Blake Snell, and that was being confirmed by Jeff Passan. Left-hander Blake Snell and the Los Angeles Dodgers are in agreement on a 5-year, $182 million contract pending physical. Sources tell me and Jorge Castillo. The World Series champs get the 2-time Cy Young winner in his first 9-figure deal of the winner. So now Blake Snell, the first signing of the offseason, is by the reigning World Series champion Los Angeles Dodgers. Let's look up the comments. Yeah, they're horrible.
John, y'all niggas are officially the Yankees of the West.
Thank you for supporting that, sir. Oh, that's wild. That's wild.
You heard me, John.
Yeah.
Y'all might be one more crazy signing away from being the Yankees of the West.
Well, there's only one other signing I think they're gonna look at.
You talking about Juan Soto?
Yes.
Oh yeah, y'all get Juan Soto. Y'all for sure the Yankees of the West. There's no doubt about it.
I think he's either going to the Mets, us and the Mets, or the Red Sox. If he leaves the Yankees, that says a lot about the Yankees. So thank you, Kenzie, for wishing Sophie happy birthday. Yeah, it's a good deal. It's a good deal. Don't worry. Y'all, hey, Kenzie.
John in trouble.
What you want? Yep. Well, unfortunately, sorry. That's what I'm gonna say. Sorry. But happy birthday. Sophie's gonna have fun. Soto not going to the Dodgers now. I wouldn't say that.
Hey, John.
Antonio saying Soto to Houston.
John.
Is that? I'll be. I think. What's up? What's up, Nick?
Turn the TV off.
Turn the TV off.
Listen. What the fuck? That nigga got fucking Blake Snell. Ain't that a bitch?
Blake Snell is now a.
All right, come on, let's finish this.
All right, next game.
I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, the Seahawks beat the Cardinals 16-6. By the way, yeah, New Kendrick is nice. We've been talking about it in the chat all weekend. Again, thank y'all for the love. Wishing my daughter Sophie. She'll be 8 on Thursday. So thank y'all. She birthday fell on Thanksgiving.
I ain't gonna lie. That nigga Blake Snell's a hoe.
Well, he was last year because he signed with the Giants.
Nah, that's gonna make some a hoe.
American League, and they secured an ALCS easily through the West. Well, say that for calling out names. We had our theories about that one, about the whole.
I'm not even discussing that on this show.
We're not discussing it, but you can say that at all. Again, the breaking news is that Blake Snell has just signed, had posted on his Instagram, he's agreeing to a 5-year deal with the Los Angeles Dodgers. All right, back to the games.
He posted a picture of himself dressed like Oscar De La Hoya.
Nah, he didn't do that. The Rams, the Eagles, oh my God.
Who has Saquon Barkley in our league?
If I'm not mistaken, Dre. Matter of fact, Dre got it. Because she got him and Jalen Hurts.
Lord have mercy. Wait, nope. Go ahead, John.
Saquon Barkley. Boy, every game. By the way, I know they was playing the Brandon Allen, but Xavier McKinney, the Giants man, the Xavier McKinney walk is also looking stupid too.
I'm gonna be honest with you. That looked. I don't think people realize this. Saquon was gonna leave regardless.
Right.
You know, they could have got something for Saquon. I understand all that, but them losing McKinney on that defense was stupid. Because the front seven is very good of the at least the defensive line, I'm sorry, of the Giants is actually way better than the record shows. And if they would have had somebody, that's a playmaker that they did have in the secondary, that definitely makes a difference. I understand why he left, but dog, y'all gotta try and keep talent on your team. And that's what happens when you overpay for a fucking stupid ass quarterback.
And in the last game, Monday night, the Hardball, the Ravens defeated the Chargers.
What you just call this game?
The Hardball.
The Hardball.
Hardball brothers.
John, you picked the Chargers. Nick picked the Ravens.
Yeah, the one time, I tried to
Ravens.
I tried to give these benefit of the doubt. And John Harbaugh pretty much big brother to his little brother.
That's what's gonna happen every single time they coach each other.
By the way, John Harbaugh now 3-0 versus Jim Harbaugh.
Yep.
All time. Thursday night football, Monday night football, and the Super Bowl.
Nick, dang.
Who won the picks? Mark.
Dang. We had a good one. History. Nick, you and Nick tied with 8. I had 7. And Chosen had 10. So one, and then it was a tie with you and Nick.
All right, so shout out to Chosen One. By the way, he has a new video on his YouTube channel on why the Oklahoma City Thunder should sign Dwight Howard. Y'all go check that out. And about the failure of Daniel Jones. So y'all check out the
whoa. Dwight Howard going over there? Nah, that'll be crazy.
That would be great.
That would be crazy. But you know, John don't think Dwight Howard got anything left in the tank for sugar.
But Nick,
I don't. I ain't gonna lie. I don't. Nick, I saw it when he came back the second time with the Lakers. He wasn't the same dude. Only person that was missing was JaVale.
Wait, who did he coach? He left him over. That was when Doc Rivers was coaching. The Sixers.
And then he came back to us in Vogel last year.
Doc Rivers took all the time away from him. He had to leave and come back. That's Doc Rivers' fault.
All right, let's go ahead and make these picks. If you want to get into picks for Thanksgiving week, go ahead and make your say I want to make picks or I'm in. Pause. Fast says F out here with Dwight Howard. If you want to get in on the picks for
why you saying F out here with Dwight Howard? What Dwight Howard do to him?
You don't think Dwight?
Never.
Fast said mark him down for the picks. He don't even. He thinks.
Wait, he said I'm a pick. After the Dwight Howard topic, he said, "Man, I don't know what was going on."
I said
he said what?
TNT playing. Oh, they said TNT is actually playing.
I'm not surprised. They was already playing the snippet. Like different song.
Antonio, Sam, Chosen One last week. Tig. So,
Anthony. We got
what up, Angel Rose, Humble Rose podcast. That's Nessa's podcast partner in the building.
Is that Ruby's?
No. So by the way, happy belated birthday again to Angel Rose. Her birthday was last week. And by the way, happy birthday to our brother. Belated birthday to our brother Dolomite. Sam said he wants in on the picks.
We got you, Sam.
That was the guy who was a guest last week. Chig, were you not watching the show? I mean,
I hate it here.
That Dwight ain't got it anymore. He was getting cooked the third time around. And I also say this:
Dwight getting cooked for the third round is crazy.
The Jokic
well, he can say for the cook. Never mind.
The damn sure ain't the Jokic he faced today. By the way, some people said that they would rather have if they both were free agents to come to the Lakers. They would rather have Embiid paired by Anthony Davis than Nikola Jokic. I was like, you're insane.
Huh? Wait, what they say?
They were if both of them were free agents.
Did you say in for picks or chicks with sticks? Who the fuck?
Yo, Rich, relax. That's wild, Rich. I heard someone on the radio on 17 saying that they would rather fans were calling have Embiid partner with AD than Jokic. That is crazy. Jokic.
I think they were saying they probably think that Embiid's game will complement
Embiid
Davis' game better.
No. Jokic would, because Jokic actually would be like a 7-foot LeBron, dude.
But you already got LeBron.
Exactly, but obviously for how long though, man?
Whoa, John.
How many more years you think LeBron's gonna actually keep this greatness up? He says, you know what, I just want to go home and
John, in 4 years, this nigga could, and he could digress to being literally a pass first point guard. In 4 years, he could turn into Rondo.
That'd be insane. LeBron, his decline is Rondo.
He could turn into Rondo for the final 2 years of his career, where he scores around 10 points and just pass the ball all day. He can do that.
28.
You know, they said he regressed and turned to Magic Johnson.
At least, yeah. Oh, I didn't know supplemental was at least.
Yeah. Oh man, tomorrow your mom's birthday. Huh?
Tomorrow mom's birthday. Yeah.
Wow, man. Damn, these get all right. So let's I seen the rankings, Tonio. But we'll
LeBron
talk
ain't playing no
about
4 years. Why not?
Saturday, though.
Why LeBron
All right,
can't play in 4 years? He ain't hurt.
I mean, I'm not gonna stop him if he wants to play and he's still doing this.
Oh,
The nigga still look. If until that nigga can stop averaging 20, he's gonna be in the league.
Jalen Rose, he's filling in on TNT tonight for Kenny Smith. Shout out to Jalen.
He's filling in Kenny Smith.
No, relax.
wait,
wait until calling out names.
Wait, Jalen
Speaking
Rose
of Kenny Smith. Oh man, I got calling out names. Yeah, go ahead, John.
All right, Jalen Rose was filling in Kenny Smith.
No, he's sitting in for Kenny Smith.
Sitting in on Kenny Smith.
Yo, you deaf or something?
We got two more.
We got 2 more spots available for the picks. If you want to be involved in the picks, let us know. We got myself.
Y'all got 10 seconds. 9, 8,
Sam,
7,
Antonio.
6, 5, 4. All right, go ahead, John.
All right, let's go ahead. Let's start off with Thanksgiving.
Hold on. Who's
what up, Go Caps? Thanksgiving games first. We got Bears, Lions. Kenzie said yeah. We're picking the games for week 13 in the NFL week 13 games. So let's start off with the Thanksgiving games. We got Bears, Lions in Detroit on CBS, America's most watched network.
Rodney Peete.
Go Cap said he wants to join, whoever this is. Tig said Lions.
Caps.
Okay.
Tig said Lions. Tig is in.
Yeah, Tig says in. That's it. Well, I think everyone's pretty much picked the Lions. Everybody's pretty much picked the Lions. Tig said Lions. Cap says Lions. He said Brett Perryman. Antonio. Sam said Barry Sanders and Robert Portier.
Hey, Matt Stafford.
All right. And
Pat said Bears, right?
David Montgomery.
That's hate, John.
I'm sorry. I'm just wondering if somebody was going to pick up on it. But I'm picking David Montgomery's current team, not his former team.
I wonder if the Bears regret letting him leave.
Well, Fat did because he wanted Fat don't because he thought it was getting Saquon. All right.
He should have been there.
This QB juggernaut matchup.
What?
This QB juggernaut matchup of
you said QB Jurgens?
Juggernaut, relax. Of Tommy DeVito and Cooper Rush. Giants, Cowboys, 1:30 on Fox. Tom Brady calling his first game on Thanksgiving.
Mark is crazy.
He said,
shit.
Robert Wilkins said, I don't know what this game is, but you can't talk Lions without talking Dan Orlovsky. All right. Fat said Leon Lett.
Cap said Giants. He said Giants.
Fat said Leon Lett. Yeah, Cap says Giants. Sadly, must be a Giants.
Who said Leon Lett? Fat?
Yeah.
Fat said Cowboys. Okay.
Antonio said Amani Toomer.
Who's that? Oh, I think Giants. Okay. Who you got, Nick?
Yo, Tig, that's wild.
That's what you said.
But Tig said Cowboys. Man, this game's gonna stink. But give me Randy Moss.
Oh shit. Let me get Tyron Smith.
Cowboy is okay. Who did Sam said?
Emmitt Smith and Darren Woodson.
Dallas Cowboys. Kenzie said who?
Kenzie said
Coke.
Well, Noodles said Coke.
That's crazy.
He said, "Can I choose a tie?" No, you have to choose a team, Kenzie. Come on now. You know this rule. You know the rules. All right. Can I choose a tie? It's a serious question. No, pick one. There's no pushes in these picks.
Push a T?
Pushing P? Nessa said the refs.
What piece of?
I didn't say Nessa said the refs. I didn't say that. I said pushing P.
What piece of for it, John?
You're asking the wrong dude. I didn't make the song.
You said it. What business? What's that? We already know somebody was pimping them.
Oh no,
All right, so
Mark,
he says
that's hate.
Michael Irvin.
That's hate.
Huh?
It might be true, but it's hate.
They got a young Jesus. All right, next game.
Who voice was that?
That was Akon. The Thursday night thing, the Thanksgiving night game on NBC and the Peacock
Oh,
is
no,
Dolphins Packers.
no, no. I know this nigga didn't just say that.
I said the
John, why'd you even say that?
because I let people know you can watch on NBC, you can stream the game. But Nessa, you know I love you, girl.
They don't even call it the Peacock. This is crazy.
Well, McAfee calls it something else, but he says he doesn't do the first 3 letters.
The game is in Green Bay.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what the game is. Actually, it does.
It's below 20 degrees.
Clay Matthews.
By the way, he's going to be at the game hosting the tailgate for Crown Royal.
Yeah, I know. Shout to Clay, you heard?
Reginald White.
John, relax.
Greatest Tennessee player of all time. Antonio said Edgar Bennett. I don't know about Edgar. We know Fat will pick the Dolphins just out of spite.
I agree with you, John. That is the best Tennessee player ever.
He said Urban Fryer.
Oh, he said he picked. So he did pick the. Well, he said. Well, Urban Fryer played for the Dolphins. Didn't he play for the Dolphins in the square? Okay. All right, let's go to and then Black Friday.
Wait, everybody's picked?
Let's see. Cap said Packers, but Packers Jordan is better, but two. So Cap says the Packers. I've been out of pocket. Sam said Gilbert Brown and Antonio Freeman and Leroy Butler.
Who said that?
Sam.
Okay.
I smell the haters all up in these comments, according to Nessa. Nessa, negative 20-degree weather. Just remember that.
Yeah, Fat, we got you for Miami.
All right. Black Friday.
Oh no.
Kenzie picked.
Okay. Anthony picked. He picked Edgar Bennett. He picked.
Okay.
What'd you say?
No, Kenzie, who you picking? Packers or the Dolphins?
Wait, hold on.
Got it. All right. Friday, Black Friday. Knicks Raiders go to Kansas City. Oh yeah, we got you with the Cowgirls on the other game. Yo, relax, Tig. What is wrong with you?
What he said?
No, that up right there. Not that kind of. Yo, Tig, what the heck? It's Knicks Raiders versus the Chiefs in Kansas City on Black Friday on Prime Video.
Can't you picking the Raiders? Can't need the Raiders to win.
Eric Berry. Again, if you missed the breaking news, Blake Snell to the Dodgers, 5 years, $182 million.
Hey, John, nobody cares, dog. And that's all hate.
I don't know. They cheated. Oh, no wonder Caps he's a Commanders fan. That's right. So the Cap. Oh, I get it. Washington Capitals.
Let me get Marcus Allen, Justin Fargas.
Wait a minute. Well, if you didn't say Justin Fargas, I was going to be like, hold on, dog.
Well, yeah, I said Marcus Allen, Justin Fargas.
Yeah, but you didn't say Justin Fargas at first. I was going to be like, wait a minute, Nick, come on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, right. We know Raiders lost. They said they drinking the haterade. Sam said Derek Thomas. Fat says Tony Gonzalez. Tig says Raiders suck. Give me KC.
Sam said who?
Derek Thomas, RIP, and Christian Okoye. Shout out to Steve Atwater.
Who did Anthony say?
Anthony said, I don't even know who the Raiders quarterback is. But I think he's speaking the Chiefs.
Okay, that away.
He said Elvis Gerbach.
Nick picked the Raiders.
Have fun at the Caps game on Friday.
I wanted to go with the Raiders, but I'm gonna go with McCall.
All right. All right. Next, let's go to Sunday, first of the month.
Wake
Colts,
up. Wake up.
Shout out. Colts, Patriots in New Orleans. Give me the Indian not. Wait a minute. Picking up Colts.
What the fuck this nigga just say?
I was gonna say, give me the Indian
He
not.
said, "Give me the Indiana nuts."
No. Give me
The nigga should give me an Indian.
No. But shout out to the Indians.
Which ones?
Bro. Nah. John might get the show shut down.
Edgerrin James. So I heard this dude name the other day. Edgerrin James.
You said the Colts and who else?
Colts versus Patriots. Cap
Lord.
said he got the Colts. In New England, in Foxborough.
Don't matter.
John, you got the Colts.
Nick,
you got the Colts.
I'm going by the ESPN app. I haven't went by that game. I haven't got to that Texans Jags game, so we got it covered.
Nick.
My bad.
You said you got Colts, right?
Yeah, I got Kevin Thomas.
So
Bob Sanders.
Pat says Tony Dungy. Kinsey says Pat McAfee.
That's crazy. Who said that, Sam?
No, Sam says Steve Grogan and Ben Coates and the GOAT, Tom Brady.
They got Pats. Who said Pat McAfee?
Kinsey.
See a pick.
All right.
And Cap got who?
Colts. She got the Patriots. All right, next game we have here is it's the Steelers and the Bengals in Cincinnati.
Look at Keith Rivers, you heard?
Who?
Keith Rivers.
Keith Rivers.
Who would you say? Bengals and who?
Bengals and the Steelers. Give me Joey Porter Sr. And Kansas just defeated Duke 75-72.
Fuck Duke.
And that said Marvin Lewis.
Where they playing at?
They're in Cincinnati. Cap said, give me Russ. So he got Steelers.
Who said Russ? Who said that?
Cap said Russ.
Steelers. Fat said Bengals.
Kinsey said Ocho Cinco. Tony Anthony says TJ Hujamazili.
Who said that?
He said Hujamazili. Is he saying who's your mama is silly? Whose mama is silly? Tig said Steelers. Sam said Steelers.
Give me AJ Green.
Next game we got. Yeah, we got you. You said Steelers. Cap said Steelers. You said Russell Wilson, so we got you. Chargers Falcons in Atlanta.
Give me Lag McHonky.
Wait, it's on my fantasy team. Give me Drew Brees.
Okay. Six and Chargers.
Mark.
What?
John gonna act like he didn't hear, but I did.
What?
No, nigga, I heard that. You are crazy.
What'd I say?
No, the nigga next to you was crazy.
What's wrong with this dude, man?
No, this is insane. Shit, I don't know who to pick in this game.
Andy said Malcolm Floyd.
AKA M80.
Tig said I'm picking Kenzie's hairline. That's hate.
That's the fucking happening here.
Say, give me John Harbaugh with the W. I think you mean Jim Harbaugh.
Sam picking the
Falcons.
Let me pick R.I.P.
In the Chargers. Well,
R.I.P. to the great Junior Seau.
Noodle picking Lay.
Oh, I see too. And then
Who you say?
The great Junior Seau, R.I.P.
Fast said Dan Fouts.
Fuck Dan Fouts.
And Kinsey said that's hate. His hairline is still in good condition. Kinsey. So next game we got is Seahawks versus the Jets.
Malcolm Smith. Cap said he changed his pick to the Patriots.
He killed him at Super Bowl with Percy Harvin.
Seattle.
That nigga Loki should have won Super Bowl MVP.
Yeah, Josh, we was watching at Jamie House. Josh was like, "Yeah, y'all need to get out of the concussion."
Give me Kenny McIntosh.
Hey.
Kinsey said Marshawn Lynch.
Who?
Anthony says Killer Cam Chancellor. Fast says Joey Galloway. Cap says Sam Howell. Sam Howell is on the Seahawks now.
Hey, John, get that bullshit ass name off the screen.
Dan Fouts.
Fuck out here, Dan Fouts.
Dan Fouts. How you pass it?
No, it's actually
Cool.
I got it.
All right.
What? Sam and Fat.
Sam said Mark Gaston on Revis Island. Fat said Joey Galloway.
Yeah.
All right. Next game is the Texans versus the Jaguars.
Wait, did the Jaguars win the last time they played against them?
I think so. That might be on their only 2 wins.
That's fucking terrible.
Tony Lassiter.
Sam out there.
Brian Cushing.
Kareem Jackson.
Who is Jackson? Why he wants to get Kareemed?
Yo, that's wild.
It was Mike. That was a young nigga.
Yo, chill. Tig said Texans. Wow. Noodle says Amber Rose. I don't know.
Wait. Wait.
Kinsey said Mayfield's own David Carr.
Get the fuck out of here, both of them.
Anthony says Keenan McCardell. Yeah. Sam says Andre Johnson and Whitney Merciless.
Don't say it about Whitney Howard.
Fuck out here, Whitney Merciless too.
Excuse me, everybody Texans. Oh no.
That nigga had mercy on the field.
Anthony got the Jacks.
Yeah.
Anthony. Oh no.
And Cap said Tank Dell.
Mm-hmm.
All right, next game. It's Cardinals Vikings from Minnesota.
Oh, that's interesting. That's an interesting game.
Oh wait, Fast said David Johnson.
That's an interesting game because the
you got David Johnson in which game? Fat this one or the last one? All right.
You know what's crazy? The Cardinals could actually win this game.
I know. It's
kind of difficult to choose.
Vikings minus 3.5, by the way. Yeah, I say Chris Carter.
That ain't shit.
That's pretty much a pick 'em. You always spot the home team 3 points.
The Vikings defense is good though. Shit.
Kinsey said Snowman Jr. Chris Carter. That's hate.
Man, fuck it. Let me get Matt Leinart.
Anthony said Robert Griffith. Tig said the Vikings. Sam said John Randall and Ahmad Rashad.
Who said that?
Sam. Fast said Randy Moss.
Who is more inconsistent, Russell Westbrook or Kyler Murray?
That says Jamin Davis.
Vikings, huh?
Yeah. And all right.
Anthony said who?
He said,
"Oh, Robert Griffin."
Yeah. The Vikings just signed Jamin Davis to their 53-man roster today. All right, next game, Titans and the Commanders. RIP Sean Taylor.
Champ.
All right, and then Kenzie said Clinton Portis.
Fred Davis.
All right, so we know Caps is going with the Commanders. Who should I start in fantasy, Joe Burrow or Jaden Daniels? I'm starting Jaden Daniels.
I would start Jaden Daniels. Wait, who Jaden Daniels? They playing what you call it, right?
Titans.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Bengals playing the Steelers. Yeah, I would go with.
Yeah, the Bengals playing Steelers, and I go with Jaden Daniels. Kinsey said Clinton Portis. Obviously, Caps got the Commanders. Anthony said Santana Moss. Fast said Doug Williams. It's Commanders versus Titans, Tig. Sam says Dale Green, Art Monk, Chris Samuels. And then
old boy from Toy Story going crazy.
Who the fuck are you talking about?
Who the hell's from Toy Story? Who the hell's
Devin Booker?
That's insane. You saying like Andy from Toy Story? That's
Nah, he looked like the neighbor, the little neighbor kid.
Oh wow. Well, I'll be going off. I'm being guarded by Austin Reeves too. Buccaneers, Panthers.
Wait. Did he say he want to go in Austin Reeves' Secret Garden?
No, I didn't say that. Stop it. You heathen. The heck is wrong with you?
John, I didn't say that.
And tell you, relax. Buccaneers.
That nigga started humming like Barry White.
No, I ain't going that
That's crazy.
Oh boy. Timeout.
Who is that? Dalton Connect?
Oh, it's Austin Reeves.
Damn, all white people don't look alike.
Hey, but true.
Said Joe Jurevicius.
That's the name I heard in a long time.
Panthers. Give me Michael Pittman Sr.
All right, nigga.
Give me Rodrigo Blankenship.
Tig said Bucks.
It's Bucks and who, my bad?
Panthers. Fast said Darren Brooks. Sam said Warren Sapp and Darren Brooks.
Man, check this out.
Kinsey said Warren Sapp.
Anthony said who?
He said Joe Jurevicius.
A good pick for the Bucks.
And then next game.
Let me get Dwayne Jarrett.
Cap pick.
Caps, who you got? Either Bucks or the Panthers. And then the next game is Rams and Saints.
Right. Who the Bucks playing?
Bucks in Carolina. Tampa Bay,
Hey,
Carolina.
You heard what I said, Mark?
Who'd you pick?
Get Dwayne Jarrett.
Dwayne Jarrett.
On purpose?
And Cap said Tom Brady.
For what?
Oh, Tampa Bay. Why not? We got the North Carolina Auburn game from the Maui Invitational in the studio now. Next game, Rams versus Saints from the Superdome.
T got the Rams.
We all know Chicken Gate Superdome back in the day.
Y'all relax.
I know Trigger Superdome now.
I know Chicken Gate.
What?
HR. I'm calling HR.
That's probably never mind.
Nick. You know what?
Anthony said Dexter McLean.
He said it's fat.
No, I did not say it. Relax. What's wrong with this dude, man?
Hey, that thing almost said it.
Suge Knight.
Not Marion.
You're not picking the Saints?
No, it's death row over anything with Fat.
Pops was a Saints fan.
But Fat's loyalty to death row.
Wait, so it's Saints and who?
Saints and the Rams. Cap said Cam Curl. He's picking the Rams. We know Sam's picking the Rams. We already knew Anthony was picking the Rams. Kinsey said Torrey Holt. Obviously, you just saw the greatest show on turf on Sunday, so let me say Marshall Faulk. And then, Saints not. He said, the Saints not good, man. RIP the Pops, but yeah, he says it's death row right now.
I got Rams too.
Robert
Eagles,
Woods.
Bobby Trees. And then next game, Eagles Ravens in Baltimore.
That's a good game.
Oh, that's the game right there.
It's you on the show today, brother. Good. Thanks for dropping by. Make sure y'all check out Ballers and Brews Fantasy Sports Podcast. I'll be probably join them in a couple of weeks to talk Thursday night football with the Broncos and the Chargers now being moved up to the Thursday night spot.
That's two teams that pretty much do the same fucking thing.
Yeah. I just want
except one has a better quarterback and the other one has better weapons.
Broncos.
Broncos and who?
Well, we play the Chargers on Thursday night football in a few weeks.
Oh, okay.
All right, but this Eagles Ravens. I'm in Baltimore. Tig said Ravens.
Oh shit! Hold on. Tig said Ravens. Okay.
Kinsey said first degree Ray Lewis.
Kenny said Killer.
Fucked up. I don't know.
This is gonna be some tough game, man. Cap said John Dotson. Sadly, he's the Eagles. He's the Eagles now. Oh man. Sam said Terrell Suggs and Ray Lewis. I really don't know about this game.
This is a tough game.
Fat said Ozzie Newsome.
Anthony said who?
He hasn't said nobody. He hasn't said nobody yet. But I really want to pick the Ravens because they're home. The way what I saw from Saquon the other day was just insane.
It's going to be more difficult for him to do that against them than the team he just did that against.
John Harbaugh. They picked John Harbaugh. But smart. I wasn't picking John Harbaugh with the Ravens. John Harbaugh used to be the special teams coach of the Philadelphia Eagles. I'm picking the Eagles.
Mm-hmm.
He's an Andy Reid disciple.
Give me Todd Monken.
And Bella, of course, picked the Eagles, and she said she likes a strong D. Next game.
Give me Todd Monken. Who you got, Nick?
Let me get Buck Allen.
For who?
He said Buck Allen. He didn't say F Allen, dog. What's wrong with you? And then
hey.
All right, then Sunday night.
Lakers getting cooked. Oh,
yeah, they are. Sunday night.
By who?
The Suns. It seems like Austin Reeves is just being abused.
Yeah, they attacking Austin Reeves.
And
what else is new?
Mark's Bills versus the 49ers in Buffalo.
Nigga, please.
F a Clipper, fat. F you too.
OJ. Juice.
You know you ain't right?
Why?
He played for
both teams, man.
Oh, nigga, y'all should already know what the fuck I'm saying if I'm gonna say the juice.
Well, he was still the juice when he was with the Niners.
Nah, he was just OJ during that time. That's why I specify.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yo, that's insane. Oh man, he didn't like that with Booker. About what Anthony said, he picked Philly. Man, I'm picking the Bills, and because I know we're Sports4U will be represented in the Mafia that Sunday night.
All right, my bad, y'all. I'm just gonna choose somebody else then, since you know that.
Anthony said Jeff Flutie.
Hey, Mark, I got Reggie Bush.
You know he played for both teams, right?
No, I did know that, but that's why I specified. Hey, Mark.
So Anthony got Doug Flutie. Kinsey said Marcellus Wiley. Nessa said she wants the Bills to win because Josh Allen's in her Yahoo Fantasy League. Cap said Jamison Crowder.
Fuck it, I'll change to somebody else. Matt Barkley.
What's up with you, dog?
What type of time you on, dog?
How did you know all these dudes that play for both the Bills and the 49ers?
And USC.
That's insane right now. All these dudes, everybody, come on.
All right, my bad. All right, Keith Rivers there. Goddamn.
Huh?
I said Keith Rivers.
Dog.
What happened?
You ain't shit right now. You know that?
My fault, y'all.
All right. But we all know Nick's picking the Bills.
Everybody picking the Bills.
Because Mark's on assignment. That Mark's on assignment. I want to live on the streets of Bills Mafia.
They said noodles and freeze is good.
All right, so obviously he said he picked Philly over Baltimore. I said Eric Mose. Nessa's just laughing. I don't know that we're still entertaining the folks. And freeze is good. All right, and then Monday night in the country.
This will be cold as fuck on Monday night in the Broncos country. You heard?
Damn right. My Broncos versus Paco's Cleveland Browns.
Champ baby. God damn. Holy shit! What the fuck?
SoCal Orange Crest, my Broncos crew. Just letting y'all know, representing for the squad. Y'all already know what it is. Y'all already know. I shouldn't even have to say. Let's get this W. Let's get this dub. Can't believe I finally said it. I think we have a franchise quarterback. We'll see what he does next year, but he's having a good rookie year. Kinsey said Clinton Portis.
Right after the Bills game. That's crazy.
CJ Gable.
Cap says Bo Nix.
Wait, hold on. I'm tripping. Fuck CJ Gable. I just thought about that. Hold on, my nigga. I'm tripping. Why the heck? That nigga like the only USC nigga I don't fuck with. Sua Cravens.
Tig say the Broncos. Oh, God. Gracias, not Madrina.
What'd you call it?
Not Madrina. That's
Mark,
godmother. That's godmother in Spanish.
I thought you said La Madrina.
No, she's probably a dreamer.
John,
I'm sorry.
What's up with you? What type of time you on, dog?
I'm sorry. Show before a holiday. Tomorrow's my Friday.
You being thankful, huh?
Very thankful. Carl Meckenberg, Shannon Sharp, Steve Atwater. Fast said Landis Gary. That's what I'm talking about. Damn, God. That was the first running back after Clint Portis. People forget about that. Everybody brings up Mike Anderson, but Landis Gary was before Mike Anderson.
So everybody got the Broncos pretty much.
Broncos.
So the Tiggs.
Hate CJ Gable.
Man, CM Unk said nobody said Uncle Shannon Sharp. CM Unk is in the building, not CM Punk. CM Unk. All right, let's get to our calling our names before we get to this holiday season. Before we get to
cock munching.
Yo, you all right, man?
Mm-hmm.
Get to for this holiday. I don't really don't have nobody, but I just want to say, for my calling our names, just thank everybody for all the support for Sports4U. We're over 300 subscribers now. We're on our way to that 500. So keep subscribing, keep sharing. We getting that 500. It's bag season now. We're approaching our 350th episode in a few, probably by the, I don't know, it's close. It's closing in the gap. This is episode 342, so we're 8 episodes away. Shout out to Mark, Nick, my bros. Shout out to all y'all who've now been supporting Sports4U Wrestling on Wednesdays with me and Trail. And all the people we met in the comments, all y'all who pull up on Tuesdays, on Wednesdays, on Fridays, and just be hanging with the brand.
And come days.
Yeah, them days too. And
They say, come say.
every Tuesday and Friday, 6:45 Pacific. Cap. So he want to ask, when's the next broadcast? Sports4U. Every Tuesday and Friday, 6:45 Pacific, 9:45 Eastern, 8:45 Central Time on YouTube, X, and Facebook. That's Sports, the number 4, and the letter U podcast. Every Wednesday, Sports4U Wrestling. Same name, just with wrestling mixed in between. 7:15 Pacific. Yo, relax, Nick. What's wrong with you? And everybody who's been on the show this year, Tony's been on the show. Obviously, loyal supporters like Tig and Kenzie, Noodle, obviously Fat, that's family, Sam, and new members of the family like Cody, like Nessa, who joined the show, and all those again. And yeah, shout out to Sports4U Wrestling. Go subscribe there. Subscribe to Sports4U Wrestling, subscribe to Sports4U, and follow No Rules also. Caps, thank you. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the family. Fast said Matt Eberflus is on calling our name. Is my calling our names, dumbass. But that's my calling our names. Just being thankful for everybody. Candace, loyal supporter. Yeah, them Nick's what Nick said. Yeah, them too. We don't know. We can't see y'all, but we know that y'all support too. Mark, any calling our names? Any final salutations?
I'm going on the same line as you, man. Just thankful for everybody who shows up week in and week out, every Tuesday and Friday.
I love you, Nessa.
John, shout out to you. Nick, you already know what it is, dog. Shout out to you.
Father, shout out.
Ben, shout out to you, big dog.
Trail. Dolly.
Yeah, that's all right there.
Yeah, man. And Nick, any calling our name, shout out you want to set out before we head on out here to get ready to celebrate this holiday, bro?
I actually do have somebody for calling out names.
Who you got, brother?
I got Ben Simmons.
Oh boy. What do you do now?
So Kenny Smith has said something. That nigga funny. Nigga said I still don't like that nigga.
He's like, I didn't even speak to. I was like, I ain't shaking hands. I don't fucking like you, dog.
That's funny as fuck. Hey, Kenny Smith had told him something of just critiquing his game or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
Ben Simmons says in response that I don't pay attention. Basically, he said I don't pay attention to people who are on the couch. Dog.
Like you've been. Like
do you not know who Kenny Smith is?
He clearly doesn't.
The 2-time champion starting point guard. Kenny Smith.
That's a Tar Heel.
Former Tar Heel.
Damn.
And of course was a great player in New York.
That's what I'm saying. Like, nigga, you don't know. Like, the Jet isn't just a name that they just gave him. That's a name he earned.
Real. I don't understand it.
That shit is crazy.
CM Unk said, y'all be nice to Mr. Angel Reese. Angel Reese will hurt that dude's feelings.
No, I think we have a troll account. But
that's an actual account on Twitter. That's an actual account on Twitter.
That's funny. Then they're hilarious. But yeah, I saw that. That's crazy.
But yeah, Ben Simmons kind of F now. Anybody else, Nick?
Nah, shout out to y'all, man. For sure. I'm gonna be out there for Tuesday's show for sure.
That's right. Nick Freeze is back in the building.
Oh, should I be back by then? I don't know if I'll be back by then. I'll still pull up on you, Nick.
Yes, sir.
are we having show Friday?
I
Yes.
won't be
Let's
here.
have a show Friday. Fuck it.
Yeah, y'all can say I won't be here. I'll probably hop on pause. God. Hey, yeah.
Oh,
I'll probably get on through StreamYard
for those who don't
for a
know,
little bit, but we don't
What time you leaving?
My flight leave at I'll tell you over here.
all right.
Gotcha.
Mark gonna be on assignment for the holiday, so y'all make sure y'all check in. All right.
You call me a chicken?
I said check in. No, I ain't
Oh.
saying no chicken. You good, bro? Relax. But yeah, everybody, y'all enjoy the holiday. So, why did I see that video again, dog? Now that Mark done mentioned that, it seems to always end up in my algorithm for some odd reason.
Crispy chicken.
That was just what was she thinking?
That's the most coolest
She was
shit.
thinking of crispy chicken.
Yeah, but that was crazy.
Hey, what's worse? Is that a Jerry Rice with the bucket of chicken helmet?
Yeah.
That was insane.
No, her harmonizing crispy chicken.
But again,
Dog.
enjoy the family, enjoy your loved ones, enjoy the food. If you're going somewhere like I am on Thanksgiving, have fun, be safe, and we'll see y'all Friday night. It'll be me and Nick. Probably somebody else might pull up during the show. You never know. It's Friday, and we'll recap the Thanksgiving games, the Black Friday games, and look ahead to the Sunday games and all the college football. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. This has been Sports for You. I'm John. That's Mark. That's Nick. Shut up, Sid. We'll see y'all on Friday.
I got a question before we leave.
What?
Why the hell did that nigga hop out the water like that with Odell?
All right, we go.